Hello there, welcome back for another weekly CS2 game and skin market update. This is Skinomics2 and this video covers the 13th to 19th of May 2024. This week, there are a couple headline news that I wanted to cover before we move on to our weekly craft idea. Unfortunately, the CS2 skin market is down this week. Firstly, Buff163, which is the most liquid peer-to-peer marketplace, has banned the sale of all cases and RNG items on its platform. This includes things like sticker capsules and souvenir packages as well. The reason behind this change is unknown at this stage. Their customer service only gives very generic answers, but I suspect two things. One is that case farmers have been getting out of hand, and some of their operations was exposed last week as we have covered in our previous video. They often use Buff to unload their illegal earnings. The second reason may be due to the Chinese government becoming more stringent on gambling in games. For whichever reason, this is not good news for the skins market. It is extremely difficult selling higher end cases using the Steam market, and no other marketplaces is as popular as Buff. This spells disaster for old package investors which invest in items like the cobblestone packages. I suspect the market is down this week due to this as well, which we will go into later on. Moving on to the second important news item in our agenda. Valve has a new game in development called Deadlock. There are a few screenshots leaked this week as shown on screen. It is a third-person hero shooter and I suspect it will quite be like Overwatch. So why am I talking about this? Well, it will be a game this channel might cover as I am interested in trying it out. But more importantly, it might also have an impact on the skin market, but negatively. More details are to come, so I'll keep you updated in this area. Let's now get started with our normal content. The weekly craft idea showcases a combination of the Bum A smoke sticker with either an Imperial sticker or a mouse sticker. The craft can be done on any skin or weapon with an open surface. The combination with Imperial gives an image of a Spartan, whereas the combination with mouse looks like a superhero mask. Good thing is that the Bum A smoke sticker is very cheap. It's about only 5 cents in US dollars cash price, and there are also many versions of the Imperial and mouse stickers to go with it, making this a very versatile and affordable craft. Now, we are proceeding with our market update. I have made some changes due to the buff banning of cases. The overall market trend will only cover liquid skins from the portfolio I selected to represent the market using buff prices. Cases are still covered, but it will be separately and using prices from the Steam market instead. The market is down 2.79% this week, and most categories are down. However, it is not by too much. I think the uncertainties from the two news items that I had mentioned has hindered confidence of people purchasing skins. Breaking it down into categories. Starting off with knives and gloves, we have results both ways, but all are marginal. This category has performed relatively well this week. This is not the case for higher tiered weapon skins. The Deagle Blaze drops 8.94% after shooting up over 17% last week. Overall, it is not too bad though. Next, Agent skins have experienced some setback after last week's crazy gains. In particular, goggles on CT dropped 5.57%. The most concerning area, however, is when we take a look at cheaper weapon skins. They have all dropped this week. It may mean that newer players are buying less, although if you are someone that is looking to build a set of cheap play skins, this might be the perfect timing for you. In cases, reminder now these are using the Steam market prices, which can be an inaccurate reflection of true value. The non-active cases have remained relatively stable overall. The Chroma collection gained 4.51%, but this was the exception here. This was not the case for active cases. The Fracture case dropped significantly, and with the exception of the Dreams and Nightmare case, the category has done very poorly. Moving on again, let's take a peek at this week's biggest winners and losers. This week, due to the aforementioned changes to buff, there have been a lot of fluctuations in the market. I don't think any of the items on the list are of any value to long-term investors. In winners, we have 3 discontinued stickers. The Frog series of stickers has always been expensive, but even more so now. In losers, we have the Stereo Gold sticker from Copenhagen, which I said was going to drop last week. We also have a couple of other random skins. Their price history looks like some sort of pump and dump to me, so we will not put too much focus on them. We will now talk about the game news. There were no updates to the game this week, and therefore no in-game changes to any skins as well. Moving on again, we turn our attention to the pro scene. Mouse won the Season 19 of ESL Pro League last week, and they are now also in the final against Spirit for the Betboom Daicha event. There is also another ongoing Tier 1 event, which is the CCT Global Finals. As of this video, they are still in the group stages. On to transfers. There were a few noteworthy ones this week. Heroic signed Dexter to replace Nikodos. Dexter has not been a player for the pro scene for over a year. Fnatic has signed Blame F. Stewie2K will play as a stand-in for G2 while Hooksy is away for his sister's wedding in the upcoming IEM Dallas event. Finally, Monty, Nouns, and Tyloo have all made some roster changes which you can pause to read on screen now. This is it for this video, and I thank you for your view. Unfortunately, the recent videos have not been doing so well, but I know I have a niche and core audience, so I will stay here for a while. Please let me know if you have any questions or any improvement suggestions. Thanks again, and see you next week.